My presentation is called Jesus' Resurrection, Die for a Lie Argument, and it's Mark the Counter-Apologetic's response to this argument. Christian apologists contend that eyewitnesses to Christ's resurrection were willing to die as a consequence of publicly proclaiming that they were eyewitnesses to the resurrection. Many terrorists are either willing to die or suffer torture in order to fail to implicate fellow conspirators in terrorist plots. Many terrorists are willing to kill themselves as means of defending their belief. The Heaven's Gate mass suicide in 1997 is another classic example of one dying for a lie, or I should say, a delusion. Let me share with you a quote from the article, quote, Die for a lie won't fly, end quote, from the Debunking Christianity website. Quote, in fact, we can tragically recall the events of Heaven's Gate, in which one person, Marshall Applewhite, became convinced there was a spaceship traveling beyond the Hale-Bopp comet. We all agree this man was delusional. He had a history of mental instability, yet he was firmly convinced of an untruth. So convinced, he not only died for this belief, but managed to convince 37 others to die as well. Someone can die for something that she sincerely believes is true. It is plausible for an atheist in a Muslim country to accept death for the belief that atheism is true and Islam is false. Sincerely believing a claim is true does not mean such a claim is true. Again, sincerely believing a claim is true does not mean such a claim is true. It could be a delusion, or it could be actually the truth. If apostles were willing to face death in order to state the claim that they witnessed the resurrection of Jesus, it would only demonstrate their sincerity in belief, not that the claim was true. Again, if the apostles were willing to face death in order to state the claim that they witnessed the resurrection of Jesus, it would only demonstrate their sincerity in belief, not that the claim was true. Thank you.